All right, guys, how's it going? So what we have today is Inktober. I'm way behind. So I thought to myself, I'm going to sit down and on one page, I am going to catch myself up. And that's what I did. I actually just caught myself up. It was fun. Fast, right? Not beautiful drawings. No. Getting the point across. That's what I like to do. Use it like it's a language, right? Make it happen. Make people understand, right? So there you are. Watch it. Enjoy it. Thumbs up. Do the like. Share with a friend. Whatever it takes, man. Man. All right, man. But anyways, it's actually Thanksgiving Day, so Thanksgiving to those people out there that are celebrating and enjoying, and Thanksgiving to everybody. Like I said, watch the video, enjoy. Okay, see you at the end. All right, folks. So it is Inktober, and I thought, well, I'm gonna do a drawing every day. Not happening. Didn't happen. Way behind. So I thought to myself, you know what? I'm gonna play catch up. So I'm gonna challenge myself here on catch up. So what I'm gonna do is I am going to do, if I can get my thing to register here. Thank you very much. All right, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try to put as many as I can all into this one page. All right, so the first one is crown. So with crown, what I'm gonna do is this. I think, well, I'm gonna get a marker that actually works. That seems to be a curse of mine. I don't know what the heck my problem is, but I will pull out a million markers, and the first one I use never works. I don't know what the problem is. So there we are. The first one is crown. So I decided that I will do something like this. Like this cute little tiny person, right? And she is wearing a crown. Yep, there she is. She's cute as can be. Oh my gosh. I remember the days when Hunter would do these things where she'd wear clothes and walk around and be kind of like a little princess. She wasn't. No, she was a great kid. All right, so our little princess is holding her staff, right? We'll make her hold her staff. And, oh, she's got a bit of an attitude. She is a bit of a princess. So what we'll do is we'll have her holding her staff, which just happens to be a plunger. There we are. So there we are. She's holding her staff. And she's wearing her crown, right? And she's just standing there being the queen of everything. All right. So, oh, wait a minute. You got to do the bottom of the plunger. And there we are. All kinds of attitude, everything there. I like it. I like it a lot. Now, what's my next one I need to get is, I believe it is murky. So, what are we going to do to make something murky looking? Well, how about we just do something pretty simple in behind. Right behind our little princess is some murkiness, right? You know, like maybe it's a bit foggy. And when it's foggy like this, stuff that can happen like this. The word murky key. All right. There we are. There's murky. Oh my gosh. It's so murky. Okay, that's one. That's two. All right. Let's see if I can do it. I'm going to keep going. Oh my gosh. My phone keeps turning off when I do this. Okay. Murky. Deer. Oh, okay. So in the murkiness, right, of the world, there's a deer in the distance, and he's there. He's just hiding in the murkiness protect himself so that nobody can get him like a bad hunter. Or, well, somebody out to get a deer. Poor deers, right? Anyways, he is standing right there, right? And the murkiness is the deer, okay? So I have now done deer, all right? And then we go from deer to, what's our next one? Pierce. All right. Well, there was this girl, right? And she is, she's really big because she's standing beside the deer. And she was looking at the deer. She was, looking at the deer thinking, oh, hello, deer. How are you doing? She's actually looking out her window. So, yeah, so the deer is off in the distance. So she's looking out her window. Yeah, we're looking out the window, right? And the funny thing about this girl is, well, it's not funny, but interesting thing about this girl that's looking out the window is she has a lot of piercings. She has one in her eyebrow, right? And she's got lovely hair, right? There we are. And she's got one in her nose, boom, right? And she's got one in her cheek, boom, right? And then she's got one in her lip, boom, right? And on the other side of her cheek, of course, she has another piercing. There we are. And, she's just looking out the window, checking out the deer. All right, so that's 3. All right, let's see what else we can do here. All right, piercing. Starfish. Oh, you know what's really super cool? Is I loved Yellow Submarine. And I don't know, I'm dating myself on this one, but in the Yellow Submarine, right, there was Ringo Starr, John Lennon, right, and one of the things was the artwork in it. I really, really dug the artwork in it. It was really cool. Wow, I even said Doug right now. All right, but you would have Ringo Starr, right, was in it, and they had a nice, cool drawing of him. And I thought what I should do is, I think it was really cool, is Ringo Starfish. Oh my God, I did say that, guys. Hello, I'm Ringo Starfish. It's a lovely day. I would like to go in my yellow submarine. Would you like to go in my yellow submarine? Yes, Ringo Starfish. So we've got it. Ringo Starfish. Hey, Ringo Starfish. Swimming in the water. It's Ringo Starfish. Right? And he had, like, really, really black hair. Right? And if you get a chance, take a look at the movie Yellow Submarine. It's an animated piece. I really enjoyed it. The blue means. Oh, I love it. I saw these figurines actually one time, a long time ago, and I was actually pretty much getting ready to buy them. And of course, I let a day go by, and sure enough, the next day when I went to go get them, they were all sold out. But I really loved them. It was one of those things. It was definitely a memory thing that I loved. There we are. So, Ringo Starr, right? Oh, yes. Hello, I'm Ringo Starr. Yeah, he's got that dragged out a bit of his face. Beautiful. All right. So, where are we now? Okay. We need to tip more. I don't know what's the next one. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Reckless. Ooh, reckless. This guy. Let's see. Yeah, we'll have a guy, and he is standing on these poles, right? Recklessly. He's not being safe. Let's see. We'll have his foot here, right? And we'll have to have his other foot like this. And he's like, he could fall at any time. He's just being totally reckless. He's walking from one one pole to another, just being reckless. So we're gonna have him out like this. His hands are out like this. Give him a little hand thing here. Oh, we'll go up to the head. And yeah, he's wearing his hat on backwards because that's the kind of guy. He's a cool dude. And he's being reckless. Oh my gosh, he's so reckless he could get hurt. I hope he doesn't. But he's being reckless. Because that's the word. Alright, see that? Okay. Somehow I drew upside down how to do that one. Alright, cool. Alright, now let's see what else we got. Now, reckless. Let's see what else we got. Reckless. Heavy. Heavy. Oh, heavy. Oh, you know what's heavy? A blue whale. A blue whale is heavy. Yeah. Big, giant, old blue whale. Let's see. Blue whale. Right? Boom, 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 boom. Alright, okay, boom. Big blue whale. The heaviest animal in the world is the blue whale. They are so freaking heavy. And he's got a spout and... Alright, boom. Look at that. Blue whale. Okay, boom. What's my next guy? Alright. I will not be defeated. Okay, where's a blue whale? Sweep. Sweep. Oh! Sweep. Let's see. You're gonna have a person, right? And they, let's see, we'll give them some hair, right? And they're concentrating. Well, no, not me. All right. So he's like this, and he's got he didn't have to be crouched. Yeah, I would think so. Yeah, he'd be crouched a little bit, and he's got his hands out like this. And okay, here, what legs, right? Okay, so we got that popped out. Yep. And he is sweeping. Okay, now get this. Watch. He is sweeping a rock. You know, in curling, they do the sweeping. So this guy is sweeping. All right, so he is sweeping. He got his little hand on there, sweeping. Boom! Right? He's got his little sweater, because they always have sweaters on when they're doing this stuff, right? Because it's cold, right? You're out in the cold. So there is sweeping, and he's trying to sweep it into the big circle. So there you are. Boom! Another one. Swept. Done. Away. All right. I love doing these because, and it is kind of fun doing them this way. When you sit down and just think about them and just have it happen, it's okay, but, you know, it's like, right? It's fun just to see if you can figure it out. Okay, so sting. All right. What we'll do here is, let's see, sting. I mean, what's going to be the most obvious thing? Well, let's just have a bee. Not a bee, a wasp. Everybody blames the bees, and it's always the wasps are the ones that are the stinger guys. They're the guys that'll sting you a lot more. Long time ago, I am out to do a reptile show, and as I am getting ready to do this show, I go to drink my coffee, and a yellow jacket, yeah, right? A mean little yellow jacket, was inside my coffee, and that little dude stung me about 8 times in the mouth. I'm not kidding you guys. It was not fun, right? And he got me good. I did have him reached in, and because of the pain and everything, I gave him a big squish. I was like, sorry, dude, but you're not getting a chance to survive. Usually if an animal's outside, I wouldn't want to hurt them. They get my house and, right? So anyways, this guy, boom, like big, big, big sting right in my mouth. Like I said, 6 or 7 times, and my whole face swelled up. The funny part about this was, as I was just finishing that, and my mouth's sitting there and it's pumping, and it's sore and hurting and everything, I watched the first person to walk up, and the young girl walks up to see what I've got displayed. Now remember, I'm in front of a table. I've got all these animals put out to display so that I can show the people from the college and stuff like that. And walks up, and as she says to me, she goes, "Oh, what's that?" I don't realize how swollen my face is, and I literally went, and she literally turned around and ran away. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I get stung by a yellow jacket, and my face is swollen. This girl sees me and runs away. Oh my God, it was hilarious. I loved it. Uh, yeah, well, it's a good story to tell later. Wasn't fun right then, but things happen, right? Shred. All right, shred, right? So you've got a machine, right? You've got a piece of paper, and then in that piece of paper, it goes through and it gets shredded. I know, really cheap drawing, guys, really cheap drawing, but I wanted to see if I could get this done and have fun with it, going as fast as I can. Now we're down to the last one, and then I should be kind of up to date. And that one is, if I remember, is drink. All right, which is probably what I'm going to do right now. I'm going to go and have a nice long drink. So I'm going to draw a glass. And I always remember doing these projects in art class where my teacher said, your project for the day is to simply draw a glass of water. And you just sit there and you're supposed to drink or draw a glass of water and show how things can be affected, right? So like it gets down to the rim, and then you look over and the straw that's in there gets changed about 3 times, right? As into the way you see it, right? So, I mean, that's a little exaggerated, but, if you really, really look at it, that's the way it kind of does that type of thing, gives that illusion. And then you have to look at the glass, the liquid, right? How it's in there, how it fills, right? It comes across one plane, but then it goes straight down like that, right? Gives that illusion that it has volume and feel. It's one of those things that when I've taught people, it's one of my lessons I love to teach. I'll pull out a glass of water, pour it, and then say, draw that. And usually within a few minutes, they're like, oh, I'm done. And I'm like, not even close. And really, really a great way to study art. I did it. All of them, right? Heavy, deer, piercing, stinging, starfish, sweeping, and shredding. Little girl, right? She got her crown on, and then this guy's being totally reckless walking across there, and it's murky right there. So I have achieved what I was going to do, and you got a song to go with this thing. I am so happy with myself. I gotta be honest, I sat down and was like, can I do this? Can I get it done fast? Can I catch up? Can I get all of the little things that I wanted to show, right? Can I express the language, right? And that's really important to me. Like, I'm not worried sometimes about how detailed the drawing is. What I want is the language to get across. That you see something and you go, oh, okay, that's interesting. It could be humorous, it could be sad, right? And I'm okay with that. Sometimes it's just joyful, right? Sometimes it's just there. That's it. So, as I always say, be cool like a big bull moose. And remember to wear your pants.